The US has banned the import of disposable rubber gloves produced in Malaysia by WRP Asia Pacific, which is alleged to have manufactured the gloves using forced labor. The US Customs and Border Protection said in a statement that it had issued WRP with a withhold release order. CBP said that the action was based on information obtained and reviewed by the organisation that indicates the products are produced in whole or in part using forced labor. It should be pointed out that back in January, the Malaysian government took WRP to court for withholding the salaries of its workers for 3 months. The Malaysian Rubber Glove Manufacturers Association came out to clarify that only one manufacturer had been banned. Magma was debunking reports that disposable rubber gloves exported from Malaysia were affected by the WRO. The association emphasized that its members took great concern about workers' welfare and have been continuously working on social compliance initiatives. Former Companies Commission of Malaysia CEO Datuk Zahrah Abdul Wahab Fenner has claimed trial to all 33 corruption charges levied against her. The charges are for 5.35 million ringgit worth of SSM-related projects spanning 2015 to 2019. Her son, Abdul Aziz Wan Ruslan, also claimed trial to 4 charges for receiving 364,000 ringgit. Zahrah and Abdul Aziz both pleaded not guilty to all charges. While the charges were read separately, mother and son will be put on trial together. Zahrah is accused of taking kickbacks from Ramilianto Mohram for several SSM programs, including an online network entrepreneurs program and the SSM Youngpreneurs Go carnivals. All charges were filed under Section 24 Subset 1 of the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission or MACC Act, each carrying a maximum of 20 years in jail and a minimum of 5 times the bribe value. Case management is set for November 26. Latte Chemical Titan Holdings shareholders have approved of the group's plans to divest 49% of its Indonesian integrated petrochemical facility project to the group's parent, Latte Chemical Corp. The disposal, valued at 3.6 billion ringgit, will result in LCC coming on board as a JV partner to develop the 18 billion ringgit new ethylene project. After a marathon 2-hour EGM, Latte President and CEO Dr. Lee Dong-woo said that 99.9% of its minority shareholders had voted in favour of the divestment. He adds that this demonstrates Latte Chem shareholders' confidence with the growth prospects of the lime project, which is expected to significantly boost production capacity by 80%. Lee says Latte Chem believes that the lime project is an attractive business proposition due to Indonesia's dependency on petrochemical imports. He adds that despite the current challenging environment, Latte Chem believes that the lime project will be a key growth driver. The group's current production capacity stands at 3.5 million metric tons, and the lime project would add another 2.8 million metric tons once it's completed in 2024. Garuda will buy a 50% stake in Australia's Martinus Rail under a planned collaboration to bid for some 20 billion Aussie dollars worth of construction projects down under. In a statement, Garuda said that its unit Garuda Engineering Australia and Martinus would start bidding for infrastructure projects immediately. Garuda Engineering MD Datuk Ubuldin Om said that the acquisition provided Garuda with a springboard to contribute towards infrastructure development in Australia. Martinus MD Traven Martinus said that the two companies have complementary strengths in infrastructure construction. According to Garuda, Martinus is the largest independent, privately owned specialist rail constructor in Australia, having delivered large rail projects exceeding 200 million Aussie dollars in New South Wales, Victoria and Queensland. Serba Dynamic Holdings Group MD and CEO Dr. Muhammad Abdul Karim Abdullah has made a takeover offer for the shares he does not own in Kumpulan Powernet for RM1 each. In a BOS filing, Kumpulan Powernet said it had received a conditional mandatory takeover offer from RHB Investment Bank on behalf of Abdul Karim. Abdul Karim and persons acting in concert already own 46.81% of Kumpulan Powernet, which manufactures warp knitted fabric. He intends to keep the listing status of the company. After the announcement was made, Kumpulan Powernet's share price closed the day 7.6% up at 99 cents. It should be pointed out that in August, Abdul Karim had also made a conditional mandatory takeover offer for Sarawak Consolidated Industries when he had triggered the threshold after upping his stake.